Hey everyone, I'm JimClassic, and you are watching Geekin It. So, this is going to be a little quick review, doing something a little bit different here. I am going to be talking about Transformers Cyber Battalion Voyager class Shockwave. And I do that for a reason, because he technically, the Cyber Battalion line is a separate thing all of its own. It's not part of the Michael Bay Transformers toy line, it's not part of the classics, it's not part of Robots in Disguise. It's technically its own thing, but it's kind of also like classics, I guess. Anyway, let's just move on and talk about Shockwave. He is a Walmart exclusive. I think all the Cyber Battalions are Walmart exclusives. And here we have a very G1 looking Shockwave. You have the robot mode, what is supposed to be the alt mode, nice little art right there, Transformers, this has been like the thing for a while, that style motif. We have the Age of Extinction Comet with a Decepticon symbol. We have a thing with a very, very brief bio, product shot. 10 steps, we have stuff, we have things, collect them all. Here is, there is Sideswipe, which not really going to buy it, to be perfectly honest. And so that's it for the box. It looks like a premium. Ooh. It kind of looks like a premium, like exclusive, almost like maybe not quite masterpiece set, but it does look like an exclusive set of sorts. And yeah, so let's just open it up and take a look at it. And here we have Shockwave in his jet mode. Okay, so here we have a very interesting design thing. It's a gun jet. It is literally a gun jet. There are little rockets or little engines. I suppose this could be an intake manifold, so I guess this could be part of the engine. And then we have Shockwave's classic gun shape. So yeah, it's a gun jet mode, which, okay, fine. The original Shockwave wasn't exactly, didn't exactly have the most intricate vehicle mode. I mean, his was literally a flying gun. So, I mean, really, this is still in the spirit of Shockwave. He was actually packaged in robot mode. The box is box, nothing really much about the box, but he was literally just packaged in robot mode, just taped up. So, I mean, it was very simple packaging. And that is the whole point of the Cyber Battalion series. It is supposed to be cheap is such a cheap word, but it's supposed to be a cheap alternative to the more expensive Transformers out there. Like, this guy is a Voyager class figure, and modern day Voyager classes run about 30 bucks. I paid about $19. I don't know if you can see that. $19.18 for a Voyager class figure. And that is even slightly less expensive than deluxe classes these days, which for some reason some of them are running up to $20 depending on where you go. Toys R Us, which isn't doing too well. So anyway, back to the flying gunship mode. So yeah, I mean, it's simple. It's very simple. It's a 10-step transformer, but it's got some cool details and stuff, I guess. I mean, hollowed out bits, of course. We can obviously figure out where the arms are. We can obviously figure out the chest. There's robot legs. Little landing skid. That's kind of nifty, I guess. There we go. Now, the thing that my turntable's even struggling. Oh no. Oh no. Can you do it? Can you do it? Okay, it's struggling. It's struggling to survive. Anyway, I mean, it's just a very basic, I guess, Cybertronian oddball kind of design, and I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, Shockwave, like I said, does have a history of just oddball designs. This is not working. I do kind of like the faux Shockwave. I do kind of like the faux Shockwave head. If you look to the back, obviously, oh look, there's the real robot head, and then he has like a pseudo Shockwave head, which looks almost exactly like his regular head. So anyway, I think I've talked enough about the flight mode, or I've probably talked more about the flight mode than I really should have dedicated time to. I don't know, just nice purple and gray plastic. Oh yeah, got some nice little pink paint apps. I mean, there are some simple paint apps with the silver. It's got some cool like metallic paint, like right there. That's kind of neat. I like the metallic look. It's elsewhere too, right there by the manifold. Nice Decepticon stamp. That looks really good. That's very shimmery, very well applied. So it has very few paint apps, but the paint apps are good and they're clean and it looks nice. So anyway, let's compare this guy to Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, which is okay. Also a flying gunship thing, so fair enough. I guess I shouldn't be giving this one too much of a hard time. So flying gunship. Let's compare him to also Shockwave. Combiner Wars Legends class Shockwave. And again, this is literally a flying gun. So, okay. There's that. Let's compare him to Beast Hunters Shockwave. Is everyone in shot? Everyone is in shot. Excellent. So let's compare him to this, which is not a gunship. It is some kind of a bizarre tank, but it's not a gunship. And I think I actually transformed him incorrectly. But here we have 4 Shockwaves. all of them I love because I love Shockwave. Okay? And just for fun, Titans Return Megatron. So we have, so lovely. Just lovely. Eloquent. Okay. Moving right along. Let's get the transforming Shockwave here, which, oh my god, it's going to be so complicated. First off, we're going to flip these little panels right here. Like that. Split that. And, oh, hey, look, it kind of reveals the legs. The toes, or the feet, are back here. We kind of just... I think it pegged in or something. Oh, yeah, okay. So it untabs out. Okay, so we have that. Alright, the wings here, we're just going to fold back. Okay. The arms. Brace yourself. You rotate down. Ooh. Gonna do it again in case you weren't paying attention. Rotate it down. The elbow does kind of... Oh, the elbow doesn't even peg in, but it does... There's a loose tab that locks in, but that's irrelevant. The hand flips out. Kind of locks into place. The gun flips out. Locks into place. You heard that little click? So, and then we flip the faux head, rotate the head, and then we rotate the chest up. Does it lock? I think it locked. No, it does not lock. Oh, and the landing skid. Alright, and... Oh! Shockwave, what are you doing? You're making me look bad in front of YouTube. And, oh, and here. There we go. And here we have Cyber Battalion Shockwave in robot mode, and I have to say, I am I am just a little bit smitten with this Shockwave. This is a lovely G1 Shockwave. Just blocky and chunky and awesome. It's just a classic looking Shockwave, which is I don't even know the words I'm looking for. It's just a very classic looking Shockwave for a budget price, Now, looking at it from the back. Sorry, my camera kind of died on me. So, as you can see, we have some hollow legs, sure, but we do have a display peg right there, and we do have some, nice detail in the backpack. It's actually a very small backpack for once, but focusing back at the front, we have a head rotation. I guess you could say a bobbing motion, I guess you can kind of look up and look down. Well, yeah, I guess, a little bit of an ab crunch too, I suppose. If you want to get technical, it's all just part of the transformation. His arms can rotate, they can go out. No bicep swivel, no real wrist articulation, unless you count that. Same thing for the, left arm, sorry. Same deal. No waist movement. Legs are universal. Can go that way, you know, like that, like that. I guess like that. Can you stand? Ooh, can I get him to stand like that? Let's see. Let's see. Can I do it? Come on. Come on, Shockwave. Do not let me down. Hold on. Hold on. Come on. No. No, I can't. I can't. Okay, well, you know, if I put some time and dedication towards it instead of just goofing around the camera, I'm sure I could do it. The only, moving on to articulation, continuing on, we do have a knee swivel. I guess it's a swivel at the knee. No knee bend. There are no knees for this toy. It's just a mushroom peg right there. Disappointing. Disappointing. And he does have, I guess you could say, a toe tilt, you know, so we can kind of do that, I guess. I don't know. You know. There. You know, we can kind of do that. He's doing a little bit of soft shoe or something, dancing. But anyway, so that's it for articulation. So, like I said, I do like this Shockwave a lot. The no knee is kind of disappointing, but again, this is supposed to be a budget toy. It's meant to be kind of cheap. It's I guess it's more for kids to play with. It can be a little bit rough with this guy, and kids aren't really going to pose Shockwave. I mean, you get some good standing poses, like, you know, you can do that, I guess. You know, Shockwave is not known for his dynamic poses, I guess. He does, maybe, I don't know. I guess it depends on which comic. Yeah, that's kind of a cool pose for him, you know. And then, of course, you know, comparison. We will compare Shockwave to Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, which is, you know, Deluxe Voyager, obviously. Legends Class Combiner Wars Shockwave. Okay. And then we have Voyager Class Beast Hunters Shockwave. Oh, wow, he's just a little bit taller, just a smidge, all those spikes and stuff. And for the last comparison, we have Megatron and Shockwave just kind of hanging out. And, I mean, they do look good. I mean, even though Shockwave does have more simplistic detail, less simplistic detail, Megatron has more detail than Shockwave has. It's still not bad. I mean, you know, Shockwave, like I said, has that classic G1 chunkiness going on. This is a more modernized 2017 Megatron figure. But it's not bad. This Shockwave does look good. I will be happy to add him to my, you know, Transformers Classics collection. If anything, as a nice little display piece, since he can't really pose all that well other than, you know, standing and all that jazz. It looks good. It's a fun Transformer. So I think that just about wraps it up. This version of Shockwave is actually really cool. He's just a fun little display piece. You know, I mean, display piece in what's what I'm looking for? For an adult collector, he's a nice little stand-in display piece. You know, for if you're a kid, if you have kids, he's a nice little durable piece of plastic that, you know, the kids could knock around, rough around a little bit without, you know, destroying him. So, and I think that's the goal for the Cyber Battalion line. I gotta say, you know, this version of Shockwave is pretty recommended. So, yeah, that's just about it. I'm JimClassic, and you've been watching Geekin' It. Hi friends, thanks again for watching my video. I've got a friend who could really use some assistance with her budding career and college funds. Genevieve started a GoFundMe page because she is in need of getting supplies for her passion of aerial acrobatics. She needs these supplies in order to perform the amazing aerial stunts that she does. Not only has she been performing her acrobatics, but she was recently accepted to SANCA, Seattle's pre-preparatory circus program. This is what she really wants to do with her life, and she does need some help. Even if it's just a few dollars, it'll help. Even if you can't donate, then please share the link, which is below in the description page. She really is a great person, and she does deserve this assistance. Thanks again, and have a good one.